The Chef Whisperer has arrived. Welcome to another special edition of our Chef series. Today I'm honored to welcome an extraordinary individual who has a really truly inspiring story. So at just the tender age of just 8 years old, he had bravely overcome cancer, and his resilience has essentially sparked a culinary revolution. So he has pioneered a sustainable approach to seafood, and his pioneering spirit has seen him open established restaurants in both Sydney and Singapore. Please help me welcome the visionary Chef Josh Niland.
How are you?
G'day, mate.
G'day, how you going?
How's my Aussie accent?
It's pretty good.
Firstly, thank you so much. I know you're only in town for just 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really, like I said before, truly honored to have you in my humble kitchen.
Thank you.
What are you going to prepare for us today?
I brought along coral trout. So it's a reef swimming fish.
Okay.
We see it on both East Coast and West Coast of Australia.
Okay.
I don't know, it's the epitome of luxury when it comes to fish.
Awesome.
So the texture is very firm, sweet. A lot of people ask, why fish?
Yeah.
And they think that I grew up fishing.
Yeah.
They think mum and dad are fishermen.
Yeah.
But to me, I became fascinated with fish probably 12, 13 years ago because so much of a fish in Western culture would go in the bin.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that there's every point around the world where there's a celebration for consuming everything. But I think rarely does all of a fish texturally and aesthetically correlate to what my parents or you know, my family grew up eating. And so interpreting a butcher's work from meat into the world of fish was a way of removing some of the confrontation. So that was the spirit behind the idea.
I'm so excited about this part because, I mean, obviously I follow Chef's Instagram, and I love the way, you know, it reminds me, okay, it's going to totally show my age, but like ethics, for those of you who resonate with ethics models, how it comes with every single part, you know,
That's
laid
it.
out.
Yeah, this is my OCD.
Yeah.
This may seem complicated, but I'll show you details to make it really simple.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the preparation already is this Japanese technique which is called sukibiki, S-U-K-I-B-I-K-I. And this fish now has been aged for 7 days. And the idea is that we want the skin to be a little dry so that when it goes on the grill, we get nice crispy skin.
Okay.
The first step to butterflying is obviously starting with a fish that has the offal removed and the gills taken out. So we have already done this. So we take the rib bone because we cleaned it up. So there's a little bit of blood left, but I'll take that out so we don't have to worry. The spine is here. So once I've gotten to that point, angle the blade to the bone all the way down. And now what I want to do is I turn the fish over and I will put the blade in at the tail. And it's a matter, again, he can see me. Look at his teeth. Now, this is where it gets crazy, okay? Maybe stand back a little bit. Ready? So we're going to use this to tap. And this is going to be home now to our leeks that we are going to prepare.
Right.
There's a lot of people out there that do not want to eat a fish head. And so I'm going to make them eat it because there's going to be really delicious buttery leeks in the middle.
Wow.
So this is our head. Hi!
That's the head.
Okay, so all my pin bones are out. So this is our coral trout. And then even on this side now, we have taken the rib bones out and we've taken the pin bones out. Going to take some nice green onions and split them. And the ambition here is almost to do like a bit of a creamed leek. Where we don't use any cream, but we just use some nice butter, lots of fresh chives, and some fresh grated horseradish. We're going to take some chives, because double onions is awesome.
So you've had time to try the local food? What's your favorite?
My favorite? It changes every time I have a good version of something. I mean, chicken rice is obviously a wildly simple yet incredibly technical dish that I think, you know, we all look at and go, oh, it's just chicken and rice. And then you eat it and you're like, I can't do that. So I love that. What else do I love? We have had a lot of good laksa, which, you know, when done well, is delicious. Horseradish, another potent ingredient. So we put a nice big heap of that in. There's a little bit of moisture from the leek, the juices, and that's what we want to help bind the butter to it.
So I always like to ask chefs who come on the show, if tomorrow was the end of the world, what dish would you have and why?
When you're a chef, you're kind of spoiled for having tasted a lot of wonderful things, but then there's part of my brain going, do I want what I have on the couch at home when I get home because it's so, you know, not chefy? Or do I want like the real, you know, the big hurrah? And I think for me, there's a fish in Australia called King George whiting, but butterfly with breadcrumbs and then pan fry and just that.
Just that.
It's the most delicious, wonderful, memory burning experience that I've personally had. So oil goes on the breadcrumbs and I'm going to put a little pinch of salt, and now what we'll do is we'll take a spoon of this and I can work over that pot, and it's the perfect vehicle. And then we're going to put this in a hot oven. So I think we've got it roughly set at 220 on a grill setting, and the idea is to cook the meat within the head whilst gratinating the breadcrumbs so they're nice and golden. So I'll pop that in. So we're going to grill this fish in one of the most unconventional ways ever seen on film. I was going to work with a charcoal grill on a hibachi, but the failure of charcoal not burning in the time frame that we need, I'm adapting. So this is testing my culinary prowess as well as everyone's patience. So this one, again, we know we've gone to all the effort, and we're going to put a little bit of oil. You can use any kind of cooking oil, you could use clarified butter. What we do is we lay this down and then we go on with my fish weight. And so now I'm going to have to be diligently moving this around so that we don't get hot spots. So we finally made it. What we've got here is this amazing crispy skin coral trout cooked over the burners. First of its kind anyway. And then we'll bring it to the board. And now what we're going to do is make our puzzle. We want to cut the cartilage out because we don't want anybody getting stumbled on that. So that can come out. We've got this beautiful head full of those lovely leeks. That's it.
Wow,
we did it.
Beautiful. Beautiful, chef. Wow. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much again, chef. It's not just about seeing your skills and all of that, but also whatever you shared. That was really something that I took heart in.
No, thanks.
I mean, you know, you can learn a lot from it being, you know, whether you're a business owner or planning to start a business of your own.
Another thing to mention to a young cook out there or a young restaurateur or somebody in business that just wants to do something, oftentimes the failure not to make a decision at all is worse than a failed decision made. And I think too often people aren't making the decision to actively go and do something for fear that it's going to go badly or wrong or something. Best thing you can do is just believe in what you want and what you want to try to achieve, and then just go for it. Inevitably you will get it wrong. Inevitably there'll be failures and things, but that's the only way that you'll be able to keep moving forward. So it's not roll the dice blindly and you know, Josh said that it would work. But it's definitely just believing in yourself and trying to find your lane.
Awesome.
All right, so it's been a privilege cooking in your kitchen. Beautiful coral trout, grilled, soft leeks, breadcrumbs, delicious. Thank you, Leah.
No, thank you, chef. The flesh is firm, but at the same time it's
still a little bit slippery underneath, and we should try these leeks as well.
Wow. Okay. That I can eat every day, all day. Wow. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see, and also please visit Chef and his restaurant at the Addition Fish. You're gonna be in for a great time. Thank you again. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye guys. Thanks.